90 Days Georgie scolds Darcy for making him look like a failure in front of his parents during awkward argument. In a confessional, Georgie admitted that he felt all of this pressure to have a healthy marriage. After arguing in front of Georgie's parents, Darcy and Georgie had yet another serious conversation about their ongoing issues with communication. On the latest episode of 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, Darcy and Georgie hashed out their feelings after their awkward argument in front of his parents the night prior. During the squabble, Darcy and Georgie bickered about the communication issues impacting their relationship, leaving Georgie's parents Ginka and Ivan concerned about how healthy their son's relationship was. The morning after the argument, Darcy called out Georgie for being quiet and standoffish since the argument. So, Georgie defended himself. "You share all the things with my mom on the first day and share all the problems we have," Georgie explained while they laid in bed together. Darcy conceded, but suggested she only opened up because she felt close and connected to Ginka, despite only spending a few hours with her. "I wasn't trying to throw you under the bus or us into the bus," Darcy explained. "I just want help for us because we're at that phase in our relationship where something needs to give." But this is not what Georgie was hoping would result from his first trip back home to Bulgaria in 13 years. His goal for the first day, and Darcy's first meeting with his parents, was to have things go smoothly. Instead, he felt like the situation turned into couples therapy with his parents. So Darcy apologized, and insisted her intention was to bond and get closer with his folks. Darcy said she also hoped that perhaps there was something Georgie's mom could say to help them mend parts of their relationship, because we need help. Still, Georgie felt ashamed. But Darcy did not understand why. "You wanted them to think that our relationship was perfect?" she asked. "I don't want them to worry them, and they have their own stuff to deal with," he responded. "So is that why you don't ever tell me stuff? Because you don't want to worry me?" Darcy inquired, to which Georgie replied, "Kind of." Georgie also explained that he was worried about the optics of their relationship after starting off their visit with an argument. "I don't want to look like a failure," he confessed. "I mean, they've been in 40 years of marriage because they know how to save the marriage for 40 years. In a confessional, Georgie admitted that he was worried about the impression Darcy made by crying during her first dinner with his parents, and what they may now think about his marriage. "Because if your marriage is a failure, then you are a failure and you don't want to support somebody, especially your parents," Georgie explained. Georgie also admitted that he hurt his parents after moving to the United States and unexpectedly staying there for the next 13 years. "All of this pressure is on me now," he continued. "I have to prove that I make the right decision." Darcy consoled Georgie, and suggested his parents are proud of him for being successful in both his career and marriage. She then promised that she is here to help and be a good partner. "I just want us to get stronger, not weaker, you know," she said while rubbing Georgie's bare chest. "Let's show your parents that we have a happy marriage and a successful life back home and in here. We can build something here too, even though we've had our ups and downs over the years. Let's let the past go and move towards the future." To do so, Darcy said she felt the need to be open, and encouraged Georgie to do the same with her. Georgie then admitted that he has a hard time being open, and is afraid of upsetting the most important people in his life, including his parents and his wife. Georgie insisted he wanted to get better at being open with Darcy, who ultimately applauded him for being honest about his current feelings. In return, Georgie praised his wife for being a good listener, calling it a good step in their relationship. "This is the most open that Georgie's been with me in a long time," Darcy said in a confessional, noting that it gives me hope. But she was still not fully convinced that Georgie had changed his ways. "I'll believe that what he's saying is true and that he really wants to open up more," she continued. So seeing is believing. 90 Days Chantel Everett opens up about new girlfriend Ashley and their future after Hunt for Love. During the inaugural season of 90 Day, Hunt for Love, 90 Day Fiance, and the family Chantel Everett shocked her castmates and viewers alike by confessing feelings for her friend from home, Ashley Bowen, and entering into her first same-sex relationship. At the Tell-All Part 2, Chantel was thrilled to introduce Ashley to her Hunt for Love castmates. However, the 90 Day alum was shocked when her mother, Karen, took the stage beside Ashley, in what she described as a really confrontational and uncomfortable conversation. Seeing as the tell-all was filmed in June 2025, Swan was thrilled to sit down with Chantel to find out if she and Ashley are still together, how their relationship started, and what her family knows about their relationship today. Scroll to read our full conversation with 90-Day Hunt for Love star Chantel Everett. I'd love to start by asking if you and Ashley are still together today. Chantel Everett, Ashley and I are still together, yes. During the tell-all, your mom revealed that she was friends with Ashley first. Is that true? Everett, Ashley was actually friends with my brother first, and then became friends with the entire family. So my mom says that she was friends with Ashley first. They did have a really good relationship, but she was just a friend of the family. I met Ashley through River and partying, basically. I met her through River at one of his birthday parties, and we got really close after that, and she just became a really good friend of mine. I remember asking one of my friends one time, I was just wondering do you think Ashley likes me? And they're like, oh no, she doesn't like you. She's just being a really good friend. But hindsight's 2020? She had romantic feelings for me. What was your first impression of Ashley? Everett, I thought that she was very, very nice, and I guess she liked me, too. She said that she knew that I was very attractive, and she just didn't know that I liked how I would take it. I was straight and historically not dating women. Did you know how Ashley felt about you before she confessed her feelings? Everett, I'd always wondered if she had feelings for me. And I wonder if that comes from just my subconscious about our relationship in general. But I did ask some friends, oh, do you think that she has any romantic feelings for me? I would even show my friends. I'd be like, oh, look at this text. Do you think that she likes me? And then my friends, my straight friends, they were like, no girl, she's just as a regular friend. And then I felt silly afterwards, and I was just like, oh, okay, you're right. We're just friends. Ashley mentioned during the tell-all that she leaned in for a kiss on the night she confessed her feelings, and you pulled away the first time around. Was that intentional? Everett, yeah, I intentionally pulled away. I didn't want to kiss one of my friends because I didn't know if I liked her. I liked her for sure, as a friend, and I had something between us that I didn't understand. I didn't want to progress that confusion by kissing her. I wanted to sort of process and work through what she had just told me before doing that, but then she kissed me, and then I liked it, so I had even more to think about. I thought that it was a good kiss, and I was questioning things to the point where I asked her to leave. I said, okay, I think you should go because I need some space. And she left, all the way back to Alabama. That was the last time I saw Ashley before I went to hunt for love. In our previous interview, you told Swan that you didn't know that your mom, Karen, would be at the tell-all. Were you surprised by your mom's reaction to your relationship, seeing as she was so close to Ashley? Everett, yeah, I did think that my mom was going to, I didn't know how my mom was going to react. 1, because I'm dating a woman, but my mom has never been fond of anybody who I've dated, let alone me dating a woman. So I don't think it's that. As you can see from the tell-all, it wasn't the fact that Ashley is a woman, it's more so that my mom has been bickering with her. My mom and her have had a falling out that doesn't involve me, but I feel like this is just another typical Karen moment where nobody is good enough for me. What does your family know about your relationship with Ashley today? Everett, not much, really. I've kept to myself. My family doesn't really know what's going on with me and Ashley, aside from my brother, River, who I feel comfortable talking to about anything. He's friends with Ashley, too, but I don't talk to my family about it whatsoever. On the tell-all, you also talked about your ex-husband, Pedro Jimeno. When was the last time you spoke to him? Everett, the last time I spoke to him was on the family Chantel, I haven't talked to him since. What do you think he would say about your relationship with Ashley? And then Rob Warren also mentioned that Pedro is seeing his ex-wife, Sophie Sierra. Do you know anything about that? Was that a surprise? Everett, no, I know nothing about Pedro and who he's dating. Rob said that he was dating Sophie, but I had no idea. Yeah. Looking back to your own relationship, what's next for you and Ashley? Everett, hopefully, Ashley and I just continue to grow our relationship and progress, and who knows? Maybe you'll be seeing more of us. I definitely have grown a lot on all the 90-day shows, and it is something that I would be open to doing again. The only thing is, after Ashley's first experience on the 90-day franchise, and having it so explosive with my mom, I'm not sure, I don't know.